Jill, you're alive.
Should have kept your shotgun out.
I was worried, because I thought you were...
Nice!
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. I am sorry for the short delay there. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, which happens to the best of us and me. But yeah, so when last we met, we were in the mansion. I'm trying to remember where we left off. There was stuff that we did. I remember we kept going back and forth between the residence and the mansion. So the first section of this stream might be a little rough while I try to remember what the heck Jill was trying to accomplish. We got some gems. We got a... Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Grep. That's no fun at all. I hope you're doing okay. If you need to dip out, I understand. Frame relay was down, I assume. But yeah, so I'm probably going to be struggling through this for a few minutes while I figure out what we were doing and what puzzles we were solving. But hey, is that any different than it normally is? Probably not. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to the game scene. It should be up now. And we were here, I guess. Courtyard, basement 1. Oh yeah, we found a new place. Sharks, door openings, boulders. I think that was the big theme last time, is we had lots of boulders. But not the kind from Colorado, just standard boulders. So, let's see where we are and see if I can figure out what's going on. There was intrigue. Fear can't kill you, but... Giant boulders, poison spiders, sharks, zombies, those things can. All right, what we got? Nothing of interest. Let's put the ink ribbon back and look at what puzzle things we have. We have a medal of eagle and a medal of wolf. Okay. We have that magneto-optical disc. Dogs, bees, weird fishing lures that come to life. Oh yeah, we were hitting all the greats. It's funny because I was thinking before this stream and I didn't have time to do it. I might just do a supercut of like last time on. But then I didn't do it and it seems like it would be the most useful for me at this point. Oh, not use. I want to examine this. It's a metal object. There's an emblem. Nothing unusual. It is an octagon. I mean, that kind of looks unusual on the back, but maybe I'm missing something. All right, we'll have to see about that one. I also think we had a bunch of shotgun stuff now, don't we? Should I trade down my stuff for the shotgun for a little bit? So, I've got the shotgun and the... Yeah, let's do this. And that way we can save up our grenade launcher stuff. I think that's as many as that'll take. Let me look at my grenade launcher ammo. I know I have a lot of ammo, but a lot of it is like the specific kind. So let's see what we have. We have 24 acid shells, because I never used them. I think some of those were supposed to go on Jan, but I just shot him in the butt with a 22. We have incendiary shells. And that's it. So yeah, I'll hold on to him for now. I assume there's going to be bigger bosses All right. What are we missing here? There's stuff in here I haven't claimed. What is it? Is it an herb? It's probably an herb. Well, I can just go put that in the box now that I have space for it. The biggest boss is your own fears. There's nothing to fear but fear itself and giant snakes. I have one healing item. That should be plenty, right? Ha 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 ha. Oh, there's another herb. I should grab that. I'll put that in the box. Step 1, cut a hole in the box. Step 2, put your herb in that box. Inventory management. Because I'm weird and also a little afraid. I think the ink ribbon can go up top. I am not going to bring this along until I know exactly what it's for. So I'll put that down here with my puzzle and story items. Okay, let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh yeah, did we turn this place green? We did! Yay! Now we need to go Port Jill. Other than the on-call, how is your weekend going, Grep? Is this spidery room? This was spidery room. And I think this is the door we cut through, right? Yeah. Yeah, I actually moved away from Nest because I got kind of butthurt with their like complete abandonment of my old one, so I went to Echo Bee. But if you haven't messed around with Home Assistant, I highly recommend it. It's a lot to take in, but Home Assistant can do everything. In fact, for example, Home Assistant is what posts to the OnWeG Discord every time I go live, because it's watching both Twitch and my Discord. So, yeah, that's an example of something that people wouldn't think about using Home Assistant for, but it can do. What's in here? Oh, I went through the room that has something in it still. And it's another herb. Yeah, it makes sense to collect stuff, I think. I assume we've got to be approaching the end game. This game is supposed to be short, but not the way that I play it. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, too. Home Assistant's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. So, like, whenever I get something that can connect to Home Assistant, I just do the integration to it. And then I may or may not ever use it, but then I might think of something. Like, I hated the notifications from our Samsung washer and dryer, but I hooked it up to Home Assistant, mostly because, like, it would tell me, oh, the washer is done, and I'm, you know, maybe I'm at work, maybe I'm 100 miles away, who knows. But with Home Assistant, since my phone is also a device with a property in it, I could tell Home Assistant, hey, Notify me if the dryer is done, only if you also detect that my cell phone is in the building. And that could be handy, because then, like, I stop getting notifications for stuff that don't make any sense for me when I'm, like, out. I don't need to know every time somebody does laundry. Or maybe I do. Maybe I'm not thinking about that the right way. All right. I know there was some place where you're supposed to put the medal of eagle and the medal of the wolf. Oh, that's not where my healing items go. And I feel like the magneto-optical disc said something silly like, this might be used to shut down a computer at some point. Which is not usually how that works, but whatever. Most of this mansion could be described as not usually how that works. Oh, that's the ladder. Okay. I forget, do we remember the name of the guy who created this mansion? Okay. Now we're in the courtyard. Something red in this hallway. Crazy McCrazyton as far, yeah. Names don't matter when you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, that's for sure. All this for brown herb. It's okay, Jill's in her hoarding phase now. And that's it. I feel like we gotta go back to the mansion, but I don't remember what for. Oh, you know what I definitely should do? Equip a weapon. Ha! Can I do the front door yet? I'll check. Are there any ovens to check? Spooky, scary elevator goes up to your doom. Maybe more bees, though. Yeah, almost certainly. I don't know why I can never, like, understand the shape of this room. Yeah, I don't get it. But anyway. I don't think there's anything out there right now. No. No. Back into the mansion. Nothing bad could happen here, right? Where's our Grep and my friend Joe used to say, what's the worst that could happen? He stopped saying that after a while. There's a whole bunch in the basement we haven't done. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we need to go to the basement. Because there was nothing new in here. Nothing new in here still, I should say. thick tomes, books and everything. Biology-related crap. Thick tomes, books and everything. Alright. Yeah. Nothing left in here. Is there anything I can do with the phone? Oh, no, the cord has been cut. So I was thinking about it a little bit, and with, like, the phone stuff and the fact that, like, different things can happen if you do things in different orders, and the mansion kind of has timings and stuff. I'm starting to realize that this has a lot of DNA from one of my old favorites on it, Maniac Mansion. Like, that was kind of an early precursor to what these ended up being. Oh yeah, and the doorknob is fixed, so I can do this at will. You've only heard of it? Oh, I should play that one on stream. It's a great game, but it is very challenging. The sequel at this point, I think, is more famous, which is Day of the Tentacle. Which I don't know if that's earned. I've never played Day of the Tentacle. I didn't like the art style as much as Maniac Mansion when I, like, saw it, so I might be biased. We took some time to collect stuff, and I think that we have an absurd amount of ribbons, so let's save. Dear Diary, today I found more herbs. I don't know why they matter. Also, the old boxes and step ladders are neglected. But the beds are well used. Also, silly pet peeve. I know it doesn't matter at all to the gameplay, but I hate the fact that I can't get rid of those 2 beakers that are in my item box. So they're just there mocking me at all times. Nope, need to go the other way. About face. Now where are we? Yes, we are in the right place. It just reads your save. Like, oh, he had 7 beakers. This game is now soft-locked and incompletable. Okay. So brainstorming session here also while we're working on this. I was looking through channel rewards and I haven't quite set them up much yet. I'm trying to figure out what they should be. So some of it I can do with automation. I think I've told people some ideas that I was going to do, like snarky kid quotes and stuff that you could pay like some of the channel points for. And then, of course, there's the basic ones, like making sure you hydrate, making sure your posture's good, which, now that I've said that, it's not. But, you know, Grep, I know you know me pretty well. If you can think of any other ideas or what I should call the currency, we can just leave it called channel points, but I could also name it something. I thought I could go maudlin with it if I wanted to and be like, you know, Tears of Old People or something. Yeah, I need to go downstairs. Bliss, I like it! Actually, that's really good. That's really good. Follow your bliss, but also give some to me. Well, I'm not talking about the cheer points. What are they called? The bits. Those you can't really rename anyway, and those are just like pay money for a currency to tip your streamer like you would tip a busker or something. But when you're like interacting with chat, little treasure things appear below you. And if you click those, you get channel points, which right now just look like a dot. And I can customize the rewards you can spend those on. And I like those because they encourage people to interact, but they don't require they like spend money if they don't know me at all. Is this... This isn't the right way, is it? No. Stairs! They're over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we still have our friend Mr. Shambles down here because I refused to kill him. Or maybe we don't. Oh, he's there. Mr. S, how's it going? Outside, around, and... Okay, and the elevator. Is the elevator still not powered? Come over here, buddy. Alright. I'll see you later. Alright. Now where the hell are we? Why is that door X'd off? Knob is broken. Oh, this is where we fought. This is where we fought Jan. I'm pretty sure. If I go around here... Okay, so there's two doors here. I know this is green. I just want to know what's in this room. Get my bearings a little bit. Wow, almost nothing. Dust-covered props and a deer trophy. This was probably an ammo room. And then there's another door right here, which goes to what? I use antlers and all of my decorating. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. Well, that didn't really lead anywhere interesting. Let's go back down. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it, Grep. And I just realized, because I've never had people subscribe for any substantial amount, I don't have an alert set up for subscriptions that's on the screen. I'll have to remember to do that. Don't let me forget. Or maybe it is. Oh, there is, like, one there. But it's not very exciting. I should make it exciting and put sound effects on it and do all the stuff those, all the kids like these days. Because, like Wu-Tang Clan, Ennui Gaming is for the children. Bye! Miss you. Okay, so that was a bust. Let's look through this door. Oh no. Really bad about panic shooting. I didn't bring the stuff. I should have brought the stuff. It was so exciting to have shotgun shells for a few minutes. What's in here? Oh, Spidey. Hi, Spidey. Is there a reason I want to go over there? No, there wasn't. Yeah, I don't like the fact that the spiders gush. Oh, here I'm still gushing? I think there's a non-zero chance that if you walk through that, you get poisoned. Does this note do anything? Oh, I thought I had that already. No, I just said I'd visited everywhere already, so it looked like I had it already. Yeah, not seeing the whole thing and watching the death throes was a little weird. So I need to go Port Jill, and then Starboard Jill. Okay. Port Jill. Port Jill. Starboard Jill. Where does this go? Oh yeah, we fell down here, and then there's no way out except this. Now we have crimson spiders. The other thing that's tricky with this game is trying to figure out what's just like ambient noise, like cockroaches and stuff, versus like shambling. Shambling that you should be very afraid of. Is there anything down here? What's this? Power supplies online. That's how I got the elevator to go. Okay. I don't remember what's in this room. Spooky door. Oh, no, I do remember what's in this room. It's Mr. Shambles. Missed you. Alright, that's a bus, too. There's some way to get to the Spencer Mansion. Or the Spencer Mansion. I'm in the Spencer Mansion. The Spencer Laboratory. And it has something to do with this set of medallions I have. This eagle and the wolf. Yeah. I never played Zork, but I'm very familiar with it as a fan of video games and their history. We didn't bring that medallion, but this has been locked off before, right? Oh, it's Chain Lady. These are octagonal, so I need 2 things? Let's go to our item box and grab the 1 and see if we can use it in that door. Am I even on the right direction in my item box? I was about to not be. Nothing bad can be in there now. Hey man, we gotta give the people what they want. They came for horror. I have learned in this game, if nothing's trying to kill you, it's the game telling you you might be on the very wrong path. I recently heard of an interesting documentary that somebody put out called Terror Bytes. Terror, bytes as in computer byte, bytes. That is like a 5-part miniseries all about the historical origins of horror in video games. And I heard an interview with the guy who wrote it, and it sounds really interesting. I'm probably going to have to pick it up. I think you can watch the first episode for free on YouTube, so I'll probably do that first, but... They talk a little bit about how Sinistar was maybe the first survival horror game in arcades, because there's something chasing you and you have to survive it. And it's terrifying because of that voice. Can I use this? I'm not crazy, right? That's an octagon, isn't it? Yeah, that's an octagon. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so there's still stuff out here. Wow. Is Left 4 Dead the one where you can, like, put together weapons from, like, just random crap and duct tape, or am I thinking of a different game? That's Crow friends in the gallery. Okay. So the game thinks I've missed something out here. And there it is. Oh, thank you, game. That's all it was, but I'm not even mad. Good Foley is everything with a weapon. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. Oops. Does it think that's a door? No. So yeah, we did everything we needed to do here by getting masks and shooting a guy in the face. How often can I say that? The magic of video games. You know, like you do. I guess back to the courtyard. How do I get to the courtyard again? So anywhere the arrows are. Okay. East wing, first floor, all the way around. Got it. Now, did you tell me that it's closed like permanently, or how? What's going on with the East Wing? So there's stuff to get in here, but I don't know what it is. Really? That was it. Are there... What are they doing with the East Wing? Where is the data center now? Ah. Well, that seems... Well, I guess you got to pay for the utilities, but still there's a part of me that's like, that seems more wasteful than money saving. A picture of the mansion suspended in darkness. Oh, man. I always like just kind of going up in the bell tower just because it was, you know, kind of fun for walking once in a while. Okay. We'll go to our save room and put this stuff that we don't need in there. That's... Yeah, I'm getting real mixed messages on that idea. Remember when we threw up in here? That was great. This way. No. This way. This way. And this way. I'm getting better at it. And then this way. I mean, do they even have enough seats for everybody to return to office at this point? Or is it that you're supposed to, like, stagger your days? Back to the courtyard. Okay. What happens if I take it? Does it shut off that door? Did we have another way out there? Maybe I need this crest for something else, and that's the part we're missing. Yeah, so I need to go back into the mansion, into the basement, up the elevator so that I can get to the courtyard without having this door unlocked. This is silly. Yeah, our work did that too, where they said, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays are collaboration days. My favorite part is that they office spaced it a little bit, because they were like, if you want to be considered part-time in office, you need to come in 2 days a week, but we really prefer 3. It's like, why don't you just say what you mean instead of saying you really prefer 38 pieces or flair or whatever? Okay. Yeah, I agree. I kind of told my boss, like, you know, I use Wednesdays to schedule appointments for things that are, like, open during business hours. I kind of need that day to work at home because it's the only way that I can work through it. And he's like, just do it and don't tell anybody. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know that's where we were. Up and around and down and in. I know I'm getting a little off track here, but I want to put this stuff away. Mainly the ink ribbon thing, because I don't need it. Going the wrong way. Go the wrong way. Okay, this way. Still going the wrong way. Missed the hallway. And then I think this leads in there. I mean, to be fair to my boss, he was like, you know, just make certain if there's something that you have to do on a Wednesday in the office, you come in on the Wednesday in the office. But, like, we've all got to be reasonable with each other's, like, lives. I have this weird inkling about taking an empty bottle and seeing if I can capture there's like a clear creature in one of the fountains. But is it worth an item slot? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, let's try this thing we took out of the wall in the door. And that will tell me if that's what I need. I'm saying this as abstractly as possible. The door to Chain Lady's stairs. Because one of these items is a stone and metal object. I think I need to find a stone object to put around this metal object, maybe? See, the metal object is imperial, and the stone and metal object is metric, and you're going to need the metric one. Does that do anything? Not yet. Yeah, because I don't get subs, I haven't really QA'd that. Here, let's just fix that. So let me go to the game scene here. That's the event list. Chat box event list. So let's take the event list. Doing it live. Let's shrink it down. And put it over here. I think that shouldn't affect chat anymore. Although, now that I see that, this doesn't make the change in studio mode. There, now it maybe did. Say something, let's see if it blocks chat still. Yay! That looks better. Okay. Yeah, that's a Streamlabs overlay, which I've been kind of moving away from. I don't mind Streamlabs, but it doesn't run locally. It like watches my Twitch stuff and then puts an overlay on my screen, and I get a little weird about that. I don't like things that don't run locally. But because of that, I haven't tested that as thoroughly as I maybe should have done. Is that the wrong way? That's the wrong way. She's facing the wrong way, but was the right way. The Ennui Gaming community really appreciates you, Grep. As always. I think you get it for every chat you do. I don't know. I don't see your chat view as you see it. Are there little points underneath the enter this in chat window? Like one of them would be like the diamond thing, and that's the paid currency, but then next to it there's something else. You might have to like click a box for it to open or something silly like that. Now, if I take that elevator... I think that goes up to the mansion side. I think I need to go around this way. It says I'm still missing something. Ah! Is that all I was missing? Yes. Spiders are crimson. Oh, mod mode? Yeah. Isn't there like, oh, I see what I did. Straight ahead. Now, Port Jill. Through the door. Port Jill, Starboard Jill, Port Jill, Starboard Jill. Port Jill, Starboard Jill. Port Jill, Starboard Jill? Okay. Oh no, this is the place where we can't get out. Okay. I think the trick to this is we have to figure out a way to be in the courtyard without using that medallion. So, courtyard. There's an elevator here. So that elevator on the, like, big room in the middle. Doesn't go to the courtyard itself, so it makes me think it probably goes to the mansion. Definitely not the residence. Yeah, both of these elevators look like they go nowhere. Which makes me think they have to go somewhere. Ah! No, I was wrong. Okay, maybe I have to take the thing back, go to the courtyard, get a stone hexagon from somewhere to mix with the metal, or hexagon, octagon, to mix with the metal octagon, come back, take back the thing, and then mix the things and put the things back in the things. Got it? Good. Because I don't, but we're going to try and figure it out. Yes. Through this door. This room is red. Why is this room red? It's just because Zombie Boy's in it? Oh, no, I see what it is. Is that a dagger? Looks like a dagger. Yeah. That's a good find. I look forward to stabbing some guy in the head with that. I am actually going to turn off the automatic stabbies. Because sometimes I think I'd like to save my stabbies. And you can quote me on that. This is a little annoying, but I've got to figure it out. So many of the guides that I've read for this game, like if you try to jump to a section, it'll be like, if you've been following this guide. Can I use it explicitly on the right one? No. Since you've been here like every time, your channel points must be really high. Rep, what's your count? $8,200. Nice. Hey, remember when we threw up in here? That was great. Nope, other way. Never forget. This was Jill's 9/11. Yep, I'm on the right path. Okay. I'm sure the stone octagon is something we've walked past 50 times. My nephew isn't here to point out the things that we should have already seen. See, their gardening supplies, they're just part of the wall. Oh yeah, I can look to see. Yeah, there's nothing of interest in here. It did think there was still something of interest out there, though. Is it that medallion? Is that the game just telling you, by the way, you can take the medallion back? I bet it is. Let's find out. Yep, that's it. Okay. Learning the rules. In the door. Nothing red here. Nothing red in that part of the courtyard. There's a ton of stuff at the residence, so... Through the gate! Oh no. Do I have another way around? Or do I need to hex crank to get back to the residence? ADHD is the real evil that is resident in my brain. no, this leads to the residence, I think. We had the spooky weather vanes and the absolutely terribly named directions. Yeah, okay. We had somebody on the radio saying, hey, if you're listening to this and your name is Jill, don't go this way. Oh, the birds didn't come back this time. I wonder if it's because I got the Magnum. Maybe they don't respawn after you get the Magnum. Which I've still never used. I don't think there's anything right here. No. Although that sure looks suspicious. I thought that was a skull, but it's just the top of a beer can that I'm pointing at right now. It's like, why is there just a human skull here? This isn't the residence. This is Evil Chain Lady's house. Son of a... This is not a well-used bed. This is a very poorly used bed. Okay, so this is the cabin. The good news is, since it's a item box area, I can get the hexagonal crank. No, the other crank. There, now will it say square crank? Cool. Slowly learning. This game wants me to examine everything. Alright, time to drain the pool. That's right, run towards the camera, that's it. For some reason, I always end up turning around on this path at one point. How would you improperly use a bed? Just do a handstand on it all day? Be a monkey jumping on it? Up the stairs. Up these stairs too. Facts. I remember somebody did like a YouTube video of like me talking to younger me. It's like, well, when you're older, you can't just like run up the stairs on all fours. And they're like, but it's so much more efficient. Like, why wouldn't I do that? It takes much less energy than standing up to do it. I'm like, well, because it's just not done. He's like, well, that's stupid. I'm like, you know what? That is kind of stupid. walking away from my objective. I don't want to walk away from my objective. I want to walk towards my objective. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, any pressure I could take off my knees. Welcome to Old Gamers Podcast. Right, now we're going to empty that gross pool. And we can walk across it. Will the snakes respawn? I went the wrong way. I think some of what trips me up in this game, because usually my brain doesn't have much trouble, like, making a path, like, to remember where things are. I think all of the door transitions really throw me off. Whoops. I was trying to read the sign. It looked like the sign was readable. And I think the technical reason for that was, you know, it was kind of a spooky way to not have to do a loading screen in the PS1 era. All right, crank it. Which means now that the way down the waterfall is blocked off, and that this is basically the Zelda Ocarina of Time water temple. I think there are going to be snakes. In case there are, I want to use the weakest weapon. No, they stayed dead. I was not expecting it. The game is not usually that kind to me. Really? I think I might cry. Really? Yeah, that was bad timing on my part, right? I don't even know where these elevators go, and why wouldn't you put an elevator call button? This was designed by a crazy person. I mean, I guess it's actually canon. This mansion does suck. I'm actually working on a YouTube short from the videos of all of this, talking about Jill's complaints about the mansion. Mansion Inspector Simulator. Okay, there's this elevator. Where does this go? This go to the basement? Where does this go? This isn't red, though, is it? Yeah, maybe you can't capture that creature, but it feels like you should be able to. Is this the way to the residence, or is this the way to the creepy cabin? No, this is the way to the residence. Because these tight corridors we didn't go down last time. Yay, I think. Unnecessary crank was unnecessary. Good news, though. There's a room I can put all this stuff in. I don't think I'm actually going to need this until I have the other part of it. So I'll put it down here in my medallion-esque collection. Put the crank back. Don't do crank, kids. I suppose I could take the lighter and fuel canteen, but some of this is us looking for stuff, so... Yeah, I'm gonna save. I don't want to lose my progress. I'm paranoid. Woo! Here we go. Old typewriter, save your progress. Use the ink ribbon. Yay! Okay, I'll put it back because I don't want to carry an ink ribbon everywhere. It gets your hands all black for those who've never worked with them. My dad gave me an old school typewriter when I was a little kid and just like let me use it with a bunch of paper, and he regretted that because the ink ribbons were kind of hard to find even at that point. But I thought it was so cool. Little did I know that it wasn't at the time and then would later become cool again for some reason. Okay, this is red, so there's something in here. Ah, yeah. Always love more stuff. There's something glowing there. Yeah. How well used is this bed? It shows signs of being used. Now, whether it was used well or not, the game didn't decide to elaborate for us. World building fail. This is a bathroom, right? It's green, so there's nothing in there but potential pain. This room, for some reason, is... Ah, that's why. Well, let's clear these out so that they make the room green. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to see. Pain is how we know we're alive. And that the thing that's munching on us is dead. I will put this in my herb section, which means I need to move some stuff. Because I have problems. My brain doesn't like it like this. There we go. Okay. Now we are looking straight ahead as a red room. Red room. Oh no, but this is Spideryville, isn't it? Oh, but I killed them, and they apparently stay dead. That's nice. There's some darts. There's a vinyl record player. To go with our ink ribbon. Is this why this is red? The record's name is Jupiter. That's all that was in that room. Okay, okay. We have been in here a lot. If I have 2 slots, I may not stop to do it. Now, since I killed Plant 42, is there still something under here that's gonna, like, try and slap me? Ha-ha! That's kind of cool. I thought they might forget that. The gallery still has a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, we never really examined the gallery because we got distracted by the giant plant. Alright, what we got in here? Lab equipment you've never seen before. I've literally been in this room. Did you have something on you? Is that why you're still here? No. Brown herb. Oh man, I'll never get the chance to check the hole for bees again. Did that turn this green? No. I'm missing something. It's that brown herb. Or red herb. Wait, wasn't this door broken before? Hey, it's Barry. I don't trust that guy.
Barry.
I think I'll stay here a little longer.
I just want to point out, it's been a real long time since we've killed that thing. He's in some kind of fugue state. If Barry were well, though, he would probably tell us he wants us to split up. Oh no, why'd I do that? Now I have to walk around and out that other door. So I think this is the door that's broken from this side. No, it's not. Oh, there's a typewriter in here? Oh, okay, okay, okay. But no item box, I assume? Yeah, no item box. How well used is this bed? It's high quality, but we have no idea how well it's used. Nothing in the bathroom. Gonna skip it. He has. Certainly all of the remainder of the life of that plant, that's for sure. Now, if this is just a place where I can collect beakers, there's nothing in here but beakers. There's a UMB for container. There's a container. We already solved that. No. I think I'm going to call this stream Aaron didn't do his homework. You can't get rid of them. Like, there's no way to get rid of them. Guess we'll check the aqua ring while we're here. Bees? No bees. It's in my inventory forever. Okay, and I don't think I can go this way anymore for some reason. Yeah. So I have to go this way. Down, down, down. Okay. I'm sure there's some herbs over here that I didn't get. I think this is the room we were trapped in when the shark was like slamming his face into the wall. Yeah. This is going to be an herb for sure. Is it the map? Well, that's less than useful at this point. It was the map. Good news, guys. Everything seems to be back to normal. Okay, we've got floppy sharks. How the heck do I get over there? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Never coming back here again. Nope. Don't want to go to the middle. Want to stay on the outside. Go around. There it is. There's the herb. Yeah, that's great. Woo. Unless anybody knows where that stone octagon is, might have to go to a walkthrough at some point. Should I shoot this shark? We thought Barry had been hanging on a while. I can't believe that shark is still twitching. That was days ago. Wow, I don't even remember this place. Yeah. Okay. Time to get serious. Think. About face. Through here, through here. And then this... No, this goes down. That's fine. Long way round, maybe. This leads out, maybe? I wish I'd never come back to the Aqua Ring. Woo! Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't ask to be here, Aqua Ray. I was just being chased by dogs and did what you do, run into a stranger's scary mansion. That's the beaker room. We don't want no beakers. There's literally nothing in the courtyard for us. Oh, do you? That'd be awesome. Oh, no. No, it cannot, but we... What choice do we have? And you deliver. Just kidding. Is the stone ring in the mansion somewhere? I assume? Because there are a few places we've scoured harder than this residence at this point. Lisa's room, courtyard B2. I only know of a B1. There's a way to B2? That's... Well, and there's a room we've never been in, which is this circular thing. And I have yet to figure out how to get there. Third floor doesn't have anything interesting. How the heck would we get to B2? Well, there's courtyard B1, and then there is a elevator. But I don't know where the elevator goes. We should save while we're here. Or if not save, at least put away some stuff. This game is not going to defeat me. Okay. Dear Diary, I feel like a child lost in the mall. Okay. That's interesting. I thought you were going to say, I thought you were going to reference, what is it? Night of the Comet, where they're stuck in the mall with zombies. And Night of the Comet is one of those, it's so terrible, it's pretty amazing kind of movies. Okay. So I was in courtyard, but not courtyard B1. And I took an elevator up to also courtyard. Did I have that right? That doesn't seem right. Big battery in the mansion. Get that one plus the crank. Enter the garden area. Head for the residence. In the second to last area, the one with the big fountain, you'll find an elevator. That's where you use the battery. Take the elevator to the upper area. Go to the gate. Closed earlier. Open it again with the crank and go back to the elevator. Now the waterfall blocked the entrance. It's gone. You can proceed. Oh, so behind the... Okay, behind the waterfall? Which we've been there, but I don't know if we maybe missed something. I will have to go get a crank for that. We have done that, but it's also, it could be one of those things where we walked past it 7 times and didn't do the right thing. Because I've been known to miss stuff. And the nearest item box where we can get our crank. Don't take that out of context. Trucks are bad, kids. Was Lisa... I wonder if Lisa is... Hit the shaft. I forgot about the shaft. Is Lisa like Moni Chain person? That was in the cabin that hit me at one point? Moni Chain person was also the name of my first album. It did not do well. I'm not sure this thing had a face. You know what? I think it probably is that cabin. So didn't we find like a weird child's letter there? We need the square crank for this. It aggravates me a lot that this hallway is red strictly because of the thing that I have to leave in there. Well, then it's the only crank we can truly believe in. This is a hard game to come back to, like, 5 days later. Use it. Wait. What? It's the square crank, right? I didn't take the hex one. Okay. I just think I was insane. Oh. All right, no more waterfall. So now, is it this elevator that goes to where the waterfall was? Son of a bitch. You know what? That's fine. That's how we did it in the old days. Johnny on the playground told me I could do this. Johnny said his dad works for Nintendo. Johnny's been expelled. Now I have to go back to the mansion, I guess. How do I get out there again? Shoot. This one-way elevator crap is obnoxious. This is the water temple. Back out here, back out there. Back to this thing and crank it. I don't need to see the animation, though. Yeah, I know it happens. So now that there's a waterfall, I need to go to the waterfall. Then go up the elevator. Right? So that it's there. Then go around. There's the waterfall. Cool, cool. Neat. Now I can go up here. And unless some zombie uses this elevator before I get a chance to get back to it, that'll be my way back down. And crank it. I like how they didn't even reverse the movie going the other way. They just, like, played the sound and it's like, you know what is happening. Was this the elevator we wanted? If not, we'll go back up. Yay! Now these are the scary halls. Is this what's considered B2? Get it through the cabin in the courtyard. I haven't... This isn't going to the cabin, but I want to see what that giant elevator does first. Just takes me to a room where Barry is sitting there going, I want to just look a little longer. Maybe we've never gone in this. Have I just been walking past this the whole time?
Jill.
Oh my god.
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You
I'm
too,
sorry, everybody.
A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Barry, what the hell? Also, Jill, you go check it out. I'm scared. Look around here. Anything over here? Just Barry with his magnum. Let's look at the map. What's the shape of this room? Ooh, an item box. I can put my crank away. I'll take that out of context. I was going to ask if we'd saved recently, but I've saved a whole bunch of times when I did nothing, so I'm pretty sure that we're okay. All I had to do was go to this elevator for the past almost 2 hours. Courtyard B2, everybody. Don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, I hear Chain Lady. Ah, it's a circle, so I can just keep running from her. What's in here? Okay. So over here. A shovel. Huh. I assume I'm going to push this for some reason because it's slightly different in color than the rest of this stuff. What does this say? I think it's just going to have me wait till it comes back. Okay. Bring it back. Am I a material? No. All right, start it up, I guess. I'm sure that will be important. Maybe, kind of, hopefully. Who knows? Okay. I really think we should have been more specific than that, box manufacturers. Alright, so when I get out here, lady's gonna be wandering around. I think I can just juke and jive her. The book's about people. The book's about science stuff. Okay, where is she? There she is. Missed you. I think I'll go this way. Can I report this back to Barry? I still can't believe I walked past this elevator for like 2 hours. I knew it! And there are never any elevators in this place that come back. But I've got a box now, and that's something, I guess. What is this? Garbage compactor. No. I guess I could see what it does before I put the box there. I mean, I think I know. Okay. I think I used the box to go in that hole in the garbage. I guess not. Alright, press the switch. Oh. Well. Hard to argue with results. Broken flamethrower. Sure. It's funny, I've known that he's gonna betray us, and I'm still mad about Barry. Like, he's sus as hell. Do I have to just take on Lisa? Oh, there she is. Hey! I didn't see this before because I was running. Ah. No! Oh, and it's on a timer? That's great. So I need to figure out which way is that. It's over here. Which means I should probably come around and have her chase me this direction. Which isn't confusing at all, except all the confusion it causes. Go! Oh my god, come on. Everybody knows in this game that broken guns are keys, apparently. Oh, I don't like this room at all. Ew. Lisa's play place. And the choral music to go with it. It's just great. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I dislike everything about what you said. Oh, they're chasing. Okay. I hear another one. Where are you? A bunch of photographs featuring a young girl depicting various scenes from her upbringing. Are any of them with chains? I will take the dagger. That seems like a valid thing to take. Oh, the same thing. This bed is still warm. Oh no. Another jewelry box. The mother and daughter seem to be pretty close. Well, they had to be close. They're both in the picture. Okay, where the heck am I? What's that? Ah! Alright, let's examine our new thing here. Oh, it just opens. Stone ring! A family picture and notes. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica. Jessica administered virus. Type A. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, negative. Action, disposed. Lisa. Administered virus type B. Plasmalizing of tissue cell during activation. Virus fusion, positive, but delayed fusion. Body modification. Observed constant results. Status. Continue protective observation. What a loving father. George. Action, terminated. November 30th, 1967. There's a journal left by someone. November 14th, 1967. I feel dizzy after Mom gave me that shot. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15th, 1967. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake. Not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. Uh-oh. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. November 17th, 1907. From inside box, sent to Mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box, hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see Mother because 4 stones. Okay. Itchy and scratchy, and maybe a little tasty. All right, let's go up. Oh, hey! We've been here. All right. Metal object. Combine with that. Now we've got another thing. We go out here. Lisa's going to be here, isn't she? Settled. She's right behind me, isn't she? Shouldn't get too excited. We're literally not out of the woods yet. And I can't navigate the freaking woods. Towards the camera. Towards the camera. You think next time we see Barry, he's going to tell us to split up? And up here, and up here, and up that way, and up here. It'd be a funny glitch if I went in the plant room and he's just like, yeah, just a little while longer. Like, Barry? But I saw Barry. But Barry? Taking it. All right. I mean, if you kill everything in a room, and you know you've killed everything in a room, I suppose that would make you feel safer about it. There are going to be hunters in here, aren't there, somewhere? So anytime we have game events, the hunters come back. Remember when we threw up in here? Good times. That thunder actually scared me. Save an extra shotgun round for you, Barry. Now, before we open Happy Happy Door, I think I'm going to go and save. Yeah. This away. And this way, I think? Nope, that's not the right way. All the way around and then to Jill's left. Port Jill! Nope, that's not right either. This mansion sucks. The map sucks. This little hallway sucks. Okay, put the grenade launcher back for a second. Take an increment. Hiya, Gootrix. Original poster, original soundtrack? I'm sorry, I'm old. I'm bad with acronyms. Overpowered. Yeah, it is. It is. The sound design in this game in general really makes it, I think. Yeah, let's see here. Let's take the grenade launcher just in case, because we don't know what's behind door number whatever. Yeah. Well, and I was saying earlier, there's the sound of a lot of, like, bugs around, and they kind of use that to fool you into thinking something's shambling. So. Ah, thank you for the follow, Gutrix. I hope you enjoy it and have a good time. I'll introduce myself. I'm Ennui Gaming, or I sometimes just go by Aaron. And this is just a chill place where I play old games, some of which I've played, some of which I've never played before, like this one. But yeah, kick back, relax, have a good time. Right. I remember what I'm doing. Kind of. It's something scary. Is it Gutrix or Gutrix? Or am I way off and it's something entirely different? Ah. Yay, we finally have things that fit in this door. I have a feeling that we don't really want to be in this door, but... You came in at the right time, because I spent 2 hours walking past the solution. Ooh, that's a cool looking door, look at that. Well, I just saved, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I know. Oh, hey. All right, all right, all right, all right. Since I have an abundance of ink ribbons, since I'm playing this on baby mode for babies. Also, you can tell this is before ergonomics were a thing. Although, I guess you could call that a standing desk. Excuse me. All right. Onward and downward, I guess. We do know we heard Moni Chaney down here somewhere. Or I think that was her. It could be somebody different, I suppose. I really feel like... Okay. So between this area right here and this area right here, I think they stopped paying their interior designers. Altar. Speaking of ominous. What shape is this room? Oh, it's altar shaped. Okay. No, it's elevator shaped? What is this? Is there anything else in here? No. Listen, camera. There we go.
Jill, you're alive.
Should have kept your shotgun out.
I was worried because I thought you were...
Nice!
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
Missed you. I hope those weren't part of a puzzle. Oh my god.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
All right, chat. What do we think here? Yeah, I'm kind of... Oof. We did just save, so if it turns out to be really bad, we can go back. But man... Nah.
I can't do that.
Jill!
Barry!
I'm gonna miss him. I think I'll take this. Oh, I thought this went all the way around. This was a bad choice. Nope. Nowhere else to go. She looks down, but not out. Now we'll take a second to review this photograph. Oh. This is the photograph that fell out of Barry's shirt just before he fell into the pit. There's something written on the back. "We love you, Daddy. From your sweet daughters, Moira and Polly. Sincerely, Exit." Oh boy. Hey, you! Oh, wow. That's a cool trick. One bullet left, then I'll have to swap. I really like. All right. Shotgun. Let's switch to shotgun for now. How did that miss? Wish we had some grenades right about now. She didn't seem to hate those as much as the shotgun shells. Ow. Okay, son of a... She can't shoot over the thing with this. That sucks. Son of a bitch. Can I leave? Can I just leave? Oh. Well, I feel stupid. I'm sure she'll be fine. I'll see everybody later. Okay. I assume we have got to take care of her, but I don't know. Q-Trix, have you played this game before? Do you know? Oh, they dipped. All right. Interesting. Given that, and given that we're approaching 2.5 hours, I think what I'm probably going to do... Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to drop this save, because I wasted a bunch of ammo on that. And we can do this again next time. And do it the right way, which I think is really the way this game was supposed to be played anyway. So... But yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. That was 2 hours of nothing happening and then 20 minutes of everything happening. So, fun times on that one. But, I'll go back to chat here. I hope everybody had fun, even though I was mostly just scrambling past the solution once again. I promise next time I will do more of my research, which will include reviewing past footage so I know the last thing that I did, because I'm pretty sure probably the last thing that would be in the last video was me finding that elevator and going, I'm going to save before I go down that elevator. Ah! And also maybe reading a few guides, if not just skimming them to figure out WTF. Either way. So yeah, for a creator bump today, I found this new YouTuber I really enjoy. This guy's name is Retrobird. He does a lot of Super Nintendo stuff, Sega Genesis stuff, that era, so the 16-bit era, so of the same period as me, but he's just got the driest, funniest delivery. There's just something, nobody else quite says it, says things the way he says them, so I definitely recommend checking him out if you like a real dry delivery, but yeah, so that's Retrobird. He's on YouTube. And I will say this before I sign off. Follow your bliss. It's fleeting, and have a good weekend. Now let's find someone to raid if we can.